All right. What do we think? What did we notice? What did we find? Or what did we get as answers? What did we get for an answer on 1? Because I know a lot of us just solved it. 1.75? Yep. So we'd have our x equals 1.75, or if you kept it as a fraction, that would be 7/4. You can have it either way. They mean the same thing. You can have it either way. What did we get on the second one? Negative 1.75 or negative 7/4. So they were really close. It was all about signs. Negative 7/4. Did anyone have questions on those two before we look at any further ones? What I just touched, but my arm is like damp all of a sudden. All right.
I found 2 matches, by the way.
Found 2 matches. What did we have that matched?
Number 1 and number 5. And number 2 and number 4.
Number 1 and number 5. They're both at that positive 7/4. They're positive 1.75.
And 2 and number 4.
And 2 and 4. So let's take a look at those particular pieces, especially the 1 and 5. Looking at the equations themselves. What do we notice about those 2 pieces? In particular, are hush piece.
Wow.
This piece and this piece. Here, +3 and this part. What do we notice about this? Yeah, this is twice this. 2 times x + 3 is 2x + 6. This is, or this one is twice of this. What about this side? Same thing. They took this whole equation and times it by 2. On both sides of the equation. So as long as they keep doing that to both sides of our equation, they're going to be equivalent. They mean the same thing. We can multiply equations by whatever we want if it makes our lives easier. The same kind of thing happened on here, but they did a little mix matching at the same time. Because they took equation 2 and multiplied it by 2, but then they also added the 3 to one side and subtracted the 4 to another side. So that's why the 8 is with the 2x and the 6 is with the 10x. So they did the same thing with number 2, but it's just not as easy to see. What did we get as an answer for number 3? Because I know we don't have that one matched up yet. 3.6, 3.67, or 11/3. So that one's very different. What do we get for number 6? The last one. The decimal nightmare. Is there something we could multiply that whole equation by the way that they did with the 2 here that would make this be way less gross? How can I get rid of a fraction? I'm just going to make this bigger. Is there something I could multiply this equation by to get rid of all the decimals and all the fractions?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, the 10. Whenever we have a fraction in an equation and we go, oh, multiply by our denominator to get rid of it. But that means I need to multiply absolutely everybody by 10. So times 10 over here, times 10 over here. As long as I do it on both sides, I can multiply by anything I want. If we have decimal fraction grossness, multiply to get rid of stuff. Because when we take our 10 times our 0.3, what do we get?
The 10s cancel out, right?
When we get to the fraction. I did 10 times the 0.3. Because we have to multiply absolutely everybody, so we have to hit both of them. So what is 10 times 0.3?
It's the exact same.
10 times 0.3 is just 3. When we multiply 10 times our x over 10, those cancel out. So we're just going to have x. And then we need to do the same thing on the right side. I need to multiply my 10 times my 1/2 x and 10 times my 0.4. What is 10 times 1/2? 5. And then we've got that x. What is 0.4 times 10? 4. Oh, snap. We've seen that kind of equation before. Which one does this match? Because it matches something. No, Roman saw it. Which one does this match if I multiply it by 10, guys? Because I don't want to have to solve it again. I've already done enough solving up here. Y'all did. Look at our equations. If I multiply by 10, this is the exact same as number 1. It's that same equation. One more time. So this would have the exact same answer. If we have an equation that looks horrendous, get rid of the gross parts. Multiply by something to get rid of our fractions. Okay? Questions on that bit? So on this one, we really didn't have to solve all of them, but we could. But we don't have to if we start to try and see those patterns. Sometimes we're given equivalent expressions. Oh, snap, what? Old school vocab coming back.
Did you add that 3 plus x?
I mean, you could, but we already did up here. X plus 3, 3 plus x. 5x minus 4, 5x minus 4. I would assume with the jersey that he is in fact going to the game. Okay? So sometimes it'll say in the instructions to try and do it without solving. Mostly I want us to look at it, see if we notice it. If we don't, we can solve. It worked. We got to our answers and we can match them up. 1, 5, and 6 match. 2 and 4 match. 3 is off in its own little world. So we don't always have to solve every single equation. Oop. I am not giving you any new homework for this weekend. I know.
What is homework? When is it due?
I mean, technically yesterday, but do I put penalties on anything? No.
Okay,
It'll close when we get to the chapter test. So if we don't get to it before the chapter test, it'll close.
it should be up there.
September 19th, because September 20th is a Saturday. Yes, dear. Yes. That is an excellent idea, and I'll get it sent there before the day. Thank you for reminding me. There we go. Are you trying to join the party too? There we go. long weekend. Rest, relax, disinfect, and stop bringing colds to the high school. I'm so congested.